What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp. Today we're going to be going over the things that I think are essential in a civilian loadout. So all this stuff on the table has been picked, curated, used. Full transparency, all right, full transparency. Most, if not all of this stuff on the table was sent out, but none of it was sent out for the purpose of this video, all right? So all this stuff that I'm about to recommend to you, this has been in my possession for a good amount of time. I have done a ton of range time with it all. I have shot it all. I've been very pleased with it. And I thought it'd be good to kind of put this video out there to help build a non-budget but non-too expensive kit for your everyday either LARPer or just someone that wants to be more prepared. Let's dive into it. But before we do, I would like to tell you guys about Basement Operator Company. So Basement Operator Company is my apparel line. We recently launched it here, and it's essentially like comfort meets tact, put them together, and that's Basement Operator Company. So it's for your everyday LARPer, essentially. So you got tactical clothes like this t-shirt right here. It's more tighter, form-fitting, whatnot. And then you've got more relaxed comfort tees for when you're sitting on the couch. You don't need something as tight. It's more baggy. It's more relaxed. Really comfortable stuff. Go check it out. It would mean an absolute ton to me. We've got really cool designs. We've got new stuff coming out all the time. basementoperator.com. It's in the description. So if you want to check it out, it is there. Also, if you see anything on this table, it will be linked in the description as well, or at least the company will be. And then if I have a coupon code to it, it'll be beside of it. So without further ado, let's dive right in. We'll start at the plate carrier. All right. This is the HRT tactical plate carrier. This is the HRAC, and I love this plate carrier. Okay, there are some things I don't like about it, but for the most part, it is a very well built, nice plate carrier. It is a placard system plate carrier, so if you're familiar or not familiar, this is a placard. It attaches up here with some buckles, and it buckles in, and it essentially velcros to the carrier itself. You can change these out. You can get new ones. That's one thing I really like about it. So if you want to run like this big admin pouch right here in the front with some mags, you can. If you want to get one that's just molly, you can. All kinds of different stuff. The carrier, I think, runs between $100 and $150. I haven't looked in a long time, and the placard runs about $100 to $50, give or take. So it is a little bit more expensive. All right, and you have to buy the cummerbund as well. But this one is not actually an HRAC or HRT tactical cummerbund. This is an LA Police Gear cummerbund. I like this cummerbund a lot. I pulled it from another carrier, and I use it here because the HRT, I do believe it was a little too big for me. And this one's really tight on me, and I like it a lot. So that is one thing I do enjoy. I do like this carrier a whole lot. It's nice and comfortable. Plates inside of it. These are LA Police Gear level 4s. They can take a lot of abuse, and they don't really weigh a lot. Obviously, you can't just be shot all to hell with these things, all right? Eventually, it'll start bulging real bad. I think these things took like 4 or 5 AP 30-06 rounds. It didn't go in it. It didn't do it. All right, we are on round 5. Let's get it. That one went through. Yep. They're not the most expensive plates you can buy, is what I'm saying. But they do work. They do work well. So this carrier in total probably runs you about $300, including the plate. So or maybe $400. I'm not really up to speed on how much the LA Police Gear plates cost. I think they're about $100 a piece, so maybe it is $400. But pretty pricey, but it works well. It works good. The carrier is super well made. It's super adjustable. You can run cables with it on both sides. The placard system's really nice, really well made. I really like the admin pouches and the 2 pistol pouches. They go good for lights. All right, either a stream light. That one right there is a night core. Really, whatever light works for you, whatever's in your budget. A lot of people don't like spending a ton of money on lights. I'm really indifferent. I think a light kind of is a light, whether, I don't know. Depends on how waterproof you want it and whatnot. But essentially, that's my plate carrier setup, LA Police Gear and HRT Tactical. You'll notice some of the most important things on here are the morale patches. So we have the AccuFire Bear, which bomb diggity, HRT Tactical, and then DARA. Lots of love to all these people. All right, so let's move on to our next thing that I want to talk about. And the next important thing is our pistol belt, battle belt setup. So this is the Core Essentials 2-belt battle belt system. So I have the Velcro belt right here. It's got a really nice track feature in it that locks down really good. Super sturdy, super rigid, really nice. It's got MOLLE along the side. Easy to cut, easy to form to you, and super, super adjustable. So if we go to our gloves here, we got some MECHANIX gloves on a Chinese carabiner. It says not for climbing, so you're obviously not supposed to climb with that thing. Moving on, we have our pistol, which is the SIG M17. I love the SIG M17 with a Streamlight TLR1 HL on it. And it is housed in DARA holsters, level 2 duty holster. So, love me some DARA products. Pretty much always use DARA for my holsters. I mean, I like them a lot. They're good, they're durable, they're high quality. They're not too expensive. This level 2 runs about $175. But it also has the, oh shoot, it's the light bearing one, and it drops, and it's the ALQD. So one thing I'm a real big fan of is the quick detach system, which is not as quick as I can probably get it, right here. So you can see, you can quickly detach and reattach different pistols. So if you're running like this M17 and you want to switch to like a VP9, easily just detach and go on. Moving on, we have a SOG knife right here. Pretty sweet little knife. We have an LA Police Gear IFAK. So this has a little bit of everything in it. Rip it down. Came fully ready to go. I mean, it's got your cat tourniquet, quick clot, bandages, you name it, it's in there. It's a little bulky, which is like the biggest downfall of this thing. But it is what it is. $100 comes completely ready to go though, which is what I like about it. I run it back here on the back side of my belt. You can run it on the carrier if you want, on the back side of your carrier, on the side of your carrier, or you can get a smaller one, condense it, take what you need out of it, and put it together, whatever. Okay, moving over here to my mag carriers. So we have DARA holsters, retention mag carriers. These pistol mag carriers are probably the newest addition to this kit, and they are awesome. I love these things. We got the black multicam rocking right here. Super big fan. Super durable and work really, really well. Then we also have DARA holsters, rifle mag carriers right here. These things are quick detach as well. Okay, so say you want to run comms. All right, get you a quick detach. Replace one of these with a comm. I mean, what more do you want? You can just quickly swap these in and out. Really, really great. Really, really user friendly. That's pretty much my battle belt setup. This stuff, this belt was probably really expensive. We're looking at $175 for the Core Essentials, but I have a code for that, so Elliott Delp 10. Then we got DARA. So DARA has a code for me as well. I can't remember if it's Delp 10 or eDelp 10, but it is on takesoneoutdoors.com/links. So go check it out there. LA Police Gear IFAK, Delp 10 to save you some money at LA Police Gear. I mean, and remember, this full transparency. These companies are not telling me to talk about this in this video. This is just stuff I really enjoy, okay? And last but not least, these mag carriers, I think these are each 40, these are each $80 a piece. You don't have to get them with the ALQD, but I really recommend it, especially if you're going to be swapping stuff on your battle belt. So really nice. So let's move on from there and talk about kind of your getup. So places I like to shop, obviously Basement Operator Company for the tactical t-shirt. Tight fitting, really nice, really comfortable, lightweight. It's not really baggy, it doesn't sit hard on you, heavy on you. Okay, then we got LA Police Gear multicam pants. These are pretty sweet. These run about $40, give or take, if you can find them in stock. I do know they run through it a little bit, so sometimes you gotta find them because they do sell out. And then we have the LA Police Gear boots. So these boots are actually really inexpensive. I think these are about $80. These are waterproof. They got the zip up on the side. Man, I don't know what I'd do without these things. I used to do a lot of like range shooting in just like hunting boots or mug boots or tennis shoes back when I first started. Fishing pants, you know, whatever t-shirt I could find. And using this stuff really helps with your training, helps with your shooting, because like you tighten down, you get stuff that's not as baggy, you get stuff that works well, you get boots that are comfortable, you get boots that can take a lot of abuse and that are meant to be worked in, meant to be trained in, meant to be shot in, and it helps. It really does. I mean, I can't stress it enough that you need to get good stuff, and you need to get good stuff that works. Okay, so all of that being out of the way, let's talk about rifles. Rifles are a hard topic to talk about because everybody has a different need, a different task, a different loadout, essential loadout. Okay, so I'm going to talk about mine. I'm going to talk about my go-to rifle at the moment, and you can do with it what you will. Okay, some people might prefer a pistol, some people might prefer an actual rifle, some people might prefer a DMR, some people might prefer an SPR. It's really user preference and what fits your scenario the best. So mine right here is the STAG Arms 5.56-223. We have an AccuFire Atro 8 first focal plane LPVO to top it. All right, we have a night core light. I've bounced between the night core and the streamlight. One downfall about the night core, it is really nice, has a lot of nice features, rechargeable, all kinds of great stuff, but there's no easy way to mount it to your rail, so you kind of have to like finagle it in there, but it works really good that way, and I haven't had a problem with it running it this way. All right, then we got the suppressor. I really recommend the suppressor. I really recommend the can. All right, so this overall build is pretty expensive. It runs you about $300 or $3,000 with the can, about $2,000 with the rifle and the optic, but it's worth it. You get a really good value out of it. It performs well, scope tracks well, crystal clear. If you're engaging anywhere between like 15 yards to about 500 yards, the scope, this LPVO knocks it out of the park. But it is a little bit pricey, so you get what you pay for. But this is kind of like my favorite optic and rifle combo right now as like my general purpose rifle, my recce rifle, you know, that does everything. Sourcing a lot of ammo from Kerr Ammo. Big shout out to Kerr, but they have awesome ammo. So a lot of people like to run really high quality ammo. That's what Kerr is great at. So Kerr has a ton of like high quality, good shooting ammo. They have plinking stuff, but I think Kerr really shines with having good quality hunting ammo, good quality self-defense ammo, stuff that's not as common everywhere else. So I really like Kerr. Big shout out to them. They are a supporter of the channel. I mean, that's pretty much my whole setup, the whole get up. There's other rifles here that I really like. There is the recce build that I just did a video on. That is a Radical Firearms with a Diamondback lower, a piece together build, and then a Diamondback. Both of those are really nice, but this is kind of like my go-to. So this is my whole loadout. This is kind of like my go-to for a civilian loadout if I was to give you a recommendation of things to look for, things to buy. And you can obviously go cheaper on all this stuff. So you don't have to have a $1,000 rifle. You can have a $500 rifle. You can go Palmetto State all day. Works really good. You can go like a cheaper Vortex, or you can go even Monstrum. Monstrum works. You know, you can go Kydex, I think, or Krydex. It's a $50 belt on Amazon. Very similar to this. You don't have as nice of a locking system as Core, but it works. And then for the plate carrier, you can go LA Police Gear plate carrier. Those are a more inexpensive plate carrier that I really like. The low vis is kind of my favorite. I really like rocking the low vis with the placard system though. So maybe pick up a placard system, go skimp on the carrier, get a low vis carrier, spend a little bit less money, save a little bit of money, and still get the nice features of the HRAC plaque carrier or placard. There's ways to cut on this stuff without sacrificing a lot of quality, and those were just some things mentioned. It's hard to cut on a suppressor. Suppressors are pretty expensive. I think the Yankee Hill resonator runs about $500. So that's a good suppressor that you can get for not $1,000. And you can obviously budget shop, but suppressors are pretty expensive. But this is kind of like my go-to setup, and I'm really pleased with all of these products. So if you want, check them out. TakeSomeoneOutdoors.com/links. But remember, guys, it's not about the stuff. It's about how you use it, how you train with it, how you get accustomed to using it. So, I mean, even if you have a plate carrier, you get a new plate carrier, make sure you're out there using the new plate carrier. If you get a new rifle, make sure you're shooting a lot with it. If you're getting a new optic, make sure you're shooting a lot with it. Make sure you're working the turrets. Make sure you're using it how you feel that you would use it in a real life scenario or a real life situation wherever you might have to use this stuff. We don't get it just because it looks cool. We get it because it's, first of all, a God-given right. Second of all, to protect ourselves in case anything ever happens, to get efficient with it, whether you're military, whether you're police, whether you're a civilian like myself. It's important to train. It's important to shoot a lot. And I can speak from experience. Once you get something new, it can be weird. It can be odd. It can be a pain. It can make you sore. It can make you hurt. So just get used to using whatever you plan on using when you need to use it. Like this t-shirt right here, this basement operator t-shirt, take it to the range. Then, after you're done with the range, take it to go get a brewski, all right? Make sure you're spending a lot of time in your basement operator t-shirt. Make sure you're going to Walmart with it and buying your groceries in it to make sure everybody knows you're a basement operator. And then take it home, go to sleep in it. You can do everything in it. Just practice everything in your basement operator t-shirt. Everything. All right, everything. So we really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to follow Basement Operator on Instagram, and make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. There I post all the deals and all this cool stuff. Keep you up to speed and keep you saving money. So we'll see you on the next one. As always, take someone outdoors. Peace. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp, and today we're going to be doing a civilian loadout video. So this stuff right here on the table is... Did you hear that?
Kind of sound like a mountain lion.
Yeah. You ready?